there she is at 4.5 pounds. That's our first start to our 20-pound bag. All right, welcome back. This is a trip up north. I did this last year to start my season, and this is Memorial Day weekend. It's up in upstate New York near Plattsburgh, approaching that way. And just a little pond that we were out on the ice where we got on through a buddy of my father's. And we came up here last night, and I didn't have the cameras recording, but I was able to get a topwater bass on a spook, which is kind of a lot of fun. So, oh, there's one right there. Oh, I got him. During the intro, a little bass came up and slapped this. We were in a little like 10-foot aluminum today, and I just got a bass in like 50-degree water on a spook that's half his size basically. So this is a Yozuri, I believe. I ordered it a while back, and it's not something I commonly throw, so it's just something I happen to have. But goes to show you, it still works. That's little guy number one. Hopefully more to come. So as I was saying, we did this trip last year and had 3 days out here. I'm only gonna do 2 this time because it's just a lot of work, and getting the boats in and out, we have to carry them down. So it's a 10-foot boat. We're in aluminum with a hand till or tiller troller today. So a little bit different than our normal videos here. And I'm throwing this spook. I'm gonna beat this bank all the way down because I know it's a bank they follow in for spawning. So they'll be working their way back in here shortly. And hopefully we can get some good ones. I got two 2-pounders last night, give or take. One on a jerkbait, a Yozuri jerkbait, and one on this Yozuri spook. I was hoping to get a couple topwater bites. I thought it would be fun today. Oh.
Don't show that as my first fish.
Oh, here's our first fish. And it is a baby pike. We'll actually get a release on this guy real quick here. Oh, come on. There we go. 12-inch northern. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I was talking to a turned-off camera. I caught a spook, or I caught a 214, 221, something like that, on the spook, and my mom got one and doubled up off the same point, same exact time, and she had a 115 or something like that. We have 3 bass for 4 pounds. I know you've only seen one for like 1 pound, but I did get another topwater bite, which made me happy. I just was talking to a camera for a while, and it was off. What else is new? Turn the controller off. Well, guys, they're sitting on this point. They're loaded right up. So this is the second one. I assume it's another bass. Could be. Oh, it's a nice bass. Oh, you son of a gun. Nice bass. There we go. Well, for sure recording this time. Let's get these hooks out before I get one in the hand. And let's get away from this point here a little bit, because they are just stacked up on this point. This is our 3rd fish in 3 casts off this point. 288, 288, not a bad fish. Not spawning yet. Just about to start. Tail's getting a little red. Nice fish though. Oh, aggressive. We can always run back from Edison too. It's a real shallow pocket here, guys. Or a shallow point, I should say. Not pocket. We're working our way into a shallow pocket as we go around this corner here. I was just trying to get him to come up for it off this bank as we made our way around. Gotta be another one right here somewhere. That'll commit to it. There he is. Missed it. Come on. Come on. Come back. Come on. I saw you. Really? Came right out of the water for it. Back and all. Oh. See now how you catch that fish. If you actually want to catch that fish, is you immediately do this. And he takes the jig. Like I said, that's how you catch that fish. They blow up in your topwater, you follow up with the jig, and you get yourself a 4-pounder. No, I don't think so. It's not actually that big, I don't think. It might be that big. It might be that big. Missed the spook. Followed up with the little 2/8 Kitech, guys. Little 2/8 Kitech, and it's a 3 for sure, I think. Look at the mouth on that, all messed up. I swear I've caught this fish before. No way. That's not a 2/8-6. Something's not right. Man, that looks more than 2/9, but 2/9 it is. Well, scale only says it's 2/9, guys. Thought it was bigger than that, but either way, another nice fish. She doesn't know she's getting released yet. There she goes. It's the exact reason why you always have to have a follow-up bait when you're fishing topwater, because they come up, miss the topwater, you throw back with something small, something easy, and they'll take it. They'll take it almost every time. Almost. So anyway, gonna go back to throwing that topwater because I'm having a lot of fun with it, and then I will keep my follow-up Kitech as well. I didn't bring a jerkbait rod, I forgot to.
Oh, I don't.
Got it. I was just wondering. Not important. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was a pocket of grass here. Yeah. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's a little bass. There's a little bass. That's another 2-pounder, I think. Oh, there goes my jig. All right. Yeah, that couldn't have been measuring right because this is a 2.9, 2 1/4. So we basically have 3 2s and 2 3s. So what's that? 6 and 6, 12 pounds. This guy came on a little jig. I think that I got this from a mystery tackle box a long time ago. I just brought up some older stuff, but 2.2. I was just finishing this cast here. But I may end up being seconds away from throwing a tube. I don't even like tubes. All right, so we are just trolling our way across the lake at this point. We're heading over to the rocks. There's a big boulder drop off over here. It's like a sheer cliff almost, and basically it drops off from shallow 0 feet from shore right into 22, 23 feet. And there's a little island rock point over here, and water behind it's in like 4 feet, water in front of it's in 20. So we're coming over here to fish. I gotta throw some jigs over here a little bit and try to beat up along the banks where the rocks are, and hopefully we'll get some fish over here. But we're just making our way over here now, gonna fish this for a little bit, and then we might head in for some breakfast. So we made it to this island here. Oh, I thought she had a fish. This island is a little rock, and there's water behind it. The water behind it's like 4 or 5 foot of water. The water in front of it is like 20. So I was really hoping to get a smallie. There are smallmouth in this lake. I've only ever caught one, and I caught it on camera last year in that back bay. Same weekend, Memorial Day weekend last year. So I know there is smallies in here. There's just not a good population of them. But we came over here because this rock is really nice. There's a lot of rock on the right. There's a lot of rock on the left. It's just a nice area. It's on the western end of the lake, I believe. Yes, western end, I believe. So the sun is hitting it first. I could be wrong on that. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west? I think so. Anyway, neither here nor there. The sun hits it first, so these rocks heat up first. Because the rocks heat up first, the bass pull up first. Yada, yada, yada. And hopefully we catch some fish. I'm throwing this little kitech because we're in a little bit deeper water, but around each side is a decent amount of rock on both sides. So we should be okay either way. So this lake has a relatively massive population of the rusty crayfish. It's an invasive species, but we were looking at them with a spotlight through the water last night, and I saw one that's probably pretty close to 5 inches. I mean, it's a big crayfish. And because they have such a big population of them, I'm throwing a tube jig right now just against this bluff wall because I wanted to see if there was any fish hanging up against it. Sometimes you really get some nice fish coming off. Right there. Coming off this edge. Turn off the troller because I don't want to go in after them. They hang right on that wall. It's a nice bass. There we go. And as I was saying, because of the population of rusty crayfish, these bass will take a tube almost instinctively. That's just another 2-pounder. A lot of small or stock 2-pounders. So I mean, we got like a 12.5 to 13-pound bag right now, but we're gonna do our best to keep going. I'd like to get up near that 20 if we could. She's gone. I don't throw them often, but there's specific areas where they're good. And when you have a crayfish population like I saw last night, they'll take a tube. They'll take a tube 100% of the time because they're eating crayfish. There's no other option. I mean, these bass and pike are surviving on those crayfish. That is patriotic. He hit it on the way up. Chased it right up out of the water. Man, he chased that right down and choked that jig. Little green pumpkin tube. Catches them all the time. I'll be darned if I don't catch one off that tree. Or you. One of us catching off that tree. Cast right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fish by
Nope. You fished above this tree. Yeah. I'm fishing inside this tree.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the tree down there.
There he is. There he is. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. It's a nice fish. It's a good fish.
Wasn't it?
No. If he spits it, he spits it.
You said you were going to do it.
I got him. That's a 4.
You did.
And I called that shot like five casts ago. I said, that's going to be a 4-pounder off that tree, guaranteed. And this is all day a 4-pounder. This is a stud of a fish. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I thought it was heavier than that too. 454. 454. So I saw this tree down in the water here, and I knew with the rock there, the tree there, it gave the support, it gave the vertical structure that these fish would want to be on. I don't want to take this girl for too long, but she took that same green pumpkin jig, and there she is at 4.5 pounds. That's our first start to our 20-pound bag. Hopefully we keep this going. I mean, that is a mouth and a half. That is a big fish. Let's give her a good release. There you go, girl. There, she's gone. Excellent. It hit on the way down. Oh. It's not a good fish, but it's a fish. No, I'm saying that's what I'm telling you. I like it. It literally is as simple as that sometimes. It's not a bad fish. It's another 2-pounder. There we go. Guys, I was just telling my mom how there was going to be a fish. It was off camera on that tree. I said, oh, there's going to be a fish right on that tree. It's next to the brock. They're on standing timber right now. Like, it's just perfect setup. And before I even got the bait in the water and turned the camera on, he already hit it. So that's like number 10 or 11. We have 2 3s now, a 4.5, and 2 2s, or 2 1/4s. So I mean, that's not bad. 4.5, 7.5, 10.5, 14.5, 15 pounds now. We're getting there. Ah! Okay. We're almost at the point. It's got to be out here somewhere. The actual weed edge of it, you know what I mean? Because I can still see weeds here, so that means we're definitely still not in deep water. We're like 8 feet here. I can just see weeds. Not a big one, but a fun one. Gosh, golly. Eating that green pumpkin tube, guys. Another one. We're still at about 15 pounds, I think. Oh my gosh, oh, he hit it so hard again. Come back. He came back. Oh no. It's a snake. No.
A real snake?
No, not an actual snake.
Oh, I'm scared of snakes. I thought they have a
Ramp ray?
Oh, you scared me. I'm like, I'm not helping you with that.
Oh, it's not my line.
Dang it.
I knew he was going to. All right, we're just drifting back at this point with the wind. I still have 1 battery left, so I technically can continue to fish, but we're gonna go back. I'm gonna dump this footage, and we're going to have breakfast. It's about 10 o'clock now, so like a brunch, really. But we're gonna try to just catch 1 or 2 more here on this drift back on the shoreline that we started at, where I got that very first fish on topwater. All right, well, I think this is going to be the end of this this footage here. I'm gonna split this into 2 days because I had quite a bit of fish this morning. The baits that did the damage were that Yozari spook in the morning. That was just a lot of fun. I probably could have caught more fish if I did something different, but I thought it was just fun to catch them that way. And then we ended up catching them on, I got the biggest one on a tube. I got a bunch on a tube. I lost a big one on a tube that I never got to turn around. I just felt the head shakes. But really, I got one on a jig, which I thought would be better, like an actual jig, a skirted jig, because I thought that would mimic that rusty crayfish a little bit better, but it didn't. And then my mom caught a ton of pike on spinnerbaits. So, I mean, she probably caught 10 or 15. I don't think many will make the video, but she got a lot of them on a spinnerbait, a white spinnerbait. It was just something she was having a lot of fun with. Otherwise, it was an okay day. I think we got, or okay morning, I should say. The day's not over, but we came back in. It's about 11 o'clock. Come back in for breakfast, and then I think we're going to split up these videos because we get a lot of fish usually, so I think that I can probably do an afternoon video as well for you. But hopefully this was fun. We're coming back in, going to have some lunch, and then we will move on with the rest of our day. Thanks for watching the video and taking time out of your day. I really appreciate it. If you have an opportunity, hit that thumbs up button below. Most of my lines, lures, equipment is all down in the description. And if you can, at the end of this video, hit the subscribe button. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video and just roll that music.